Hey guys, what's up? I'm in the mood for another 1510. It's that time of day when the sun actually hits my house, so if I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, you have my apologies. Could have played a Sicilian though. I've been looking into some Sicilian lines. Still don't feel ready to play it though. Because the thing is, you could learn any number of preferred Sicilians, pin variation, Kalashnikov, whatever, as black. And yet you've got to know how to face the Alapin, you've got to know how to face the closed Sicilian, the Grand Prix attack, the Smith-Morra. You know, there's a lot of stuff to get into. At least here, e4, e5, generally I know that I can get the game into my comfort zone more than my opponent's. So that's kind of my reasoning so far. One day, I'm sure I will pick up a c5. But it's a whole book, you know, you've got to do. Anyway, so we've got a Lucchini Gambit on the board. How aggressive is my opponent feeling? Now, they don't usually play knight g5. Knight g5 is heaps of fun. Castles is more common, I find, at this level. It's BHF chess. From where the hell is that? Tunisia. Okay, that is a flag I do not recognise. Seems to be a small moon. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's King f8 here. See, normally people go in with the knight thinking, look, it's guaranteed material. This is not guaranteed material. You know, what he's got is now a problem because his bishop's under attack and so is his knight. And the only defender of his bishop is his knight. So even if he defends his knight, I mean, if he plays queen there, I guess, do I have g6? This is the most obvious move, isn't it? Defends the knight and the bishop, right? But now can't I just kick the knight away? Kicking the knight away. Am I worried about this move? Let's say I do this. Queen comes in. I can't take because it's pinned, right? I do this, queen comes in. I can't then push g6 because there's two attackers on it, it's not defended. I could play knight f6 first. Or I could do this queen h6, it's not even checked, so then I attack the queen. Now she can go in there, but then loses the knight. So I think we can do it. It's very rare to see this move. I might check it in my study after the game. And now it's still the same problem. Okay, but still, again, I have this. Now he does have a couple of checks. He can play knight here, but then rook takes, or he can play knight here, but then pawn takes. So now I hit the queen. And the queen would like to stay here to maintain the pin on the pawn, but she can't stay there. She could go here, in which case I'll have the knight and say thank you very much for the knight. Also got knight d4 with the threat of a king-rook fork. Also got eyes on f2. Also got potentially knight g4. And it seems like, you know, black's position is fugly, right? But also notice no blood has been spilled yet so far. Until now. Take. If pawn takes back, I win a rook. So surely it's takes, right? Queen can't come in. I see no problem here. Okay. So I can't take there. Because the first recapture is rook, right? Is he threatening to push? Takes. That's not mate. That's not mate. It's fine. I think I might swing the old horse about. And Felomilad is in a little bit of danger of getting his queen trapped. maybe it's worth playing d6 first, and I'll tell you for why. It's to cover that square. If I do this now, queen comes here. Oh, then just d6. No, because this pawn's undefended. So I'm going to play this now, with the idea of this trapping the queen. And this is a feature sometimes, and that's in fact, no, h4, h5 didn't do anything to change that, because the queen didn't have h5 anyway. Okay, now she has this. Alright, I get it, I get it, I get it. If I take, my knight doesn't hang because queen defends. But if I hit the queen now, she has to, oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's think this through. Knight e7, hits queen. Can't take there, can't go there, knight covers. Right? Can't go there. Oh, she can take on here. She can take on there. There, queen takes. Is this the that is the danger, isn't it? Is that? Oh no, no, no! That is the danger. That is the danger. Here, I don't know. Either one of them is a danger anyway. So I take on h6. Knight defends that. I could even take with the rook. If I take with the rook, it's more forcing, right? Because I'm attacking the queen and the rook. So if I take with the rook, I win. I'm a piece up anyway. This rook has to take. Rook takes, pawn takes rook. Queen can't go there, queen can't go there. I'd like to move my knight to make sure that g5 is defended. Okay, I'll take the rook. Knight defends that, king defends that. You can have, well, you can have one pawn, you can't take g5 now. But if you take that pawn, you actually lose your bishop, so it's all going Pete Tong for BHF Chess from Tunisia. Tunisia, a country in North Africa, formerly occupied by the Romans. Main languages, Arabic and French. Alrighty. Do we reiterate our plan of this? And queen, no, she can't take there. She can take there still, though. We've got this, I mean, F2, hey! Do it properly. F2 is a target here. Actually, that also defends the pawn. Defends h6. So I go here. No, it gives up that, then this. Their queen takes. Doesn't work. I like the idea, I have to say I like the idea of crowding in on the queen. Because she ain't got a whole load of places to go. She can't go there, she can't go there, she can't go there. She can't go there. Hang on, if I do this, she just takes the knight. Oh, this is vexatious. Bishop g4, does that work? Got maybe an idea of coming around the back. I think so. I think so. Also, maybe ideas of just running away with the king. I am +4 materials up. We've both lost a rook, but white's lost a knight and a pawn. I haven't lost a single pawn yet. All my pawns are in a lovely construction here. Notice queen still can't take that because it undefends the bishop. I'm 1571. After being like 1400 not too long ago. But it does feel like 1600 right now is my level when I'm performing well. You know what I mean? Okay, is this a big problem? if I take, pawn takes, oops, I take, let's say pawn takes comes in. I mean, my concern needs to be this. I move here. I think it's alright actually. I feel like I'm cutting my calculation a bit short considering I've got 11.5 minutes on the old clock. Now then. Oh, I'm going to sneeze in a second. Tap the queen. Excuse me. Right, this. I mean, first of all, any dangers. That is a check that I can avoid. I've got knight here. Actually, that forks bishop and queen and defends this square. But then queen takes here is check. I'd like to defend that pawn, obviously. There, here. At least I've got my bishop's covering these squares. Hit the queen, you take there, I come here. You take there, I go here, you can't go there. And I do undefend b7. Was this just something simple like that? Then this. Oh, that's mate, actually. Here I get mated. That ain't pretty. There, takes with check. I come here. You might take that. There's no point in that. I'll just push this pawn. No, because that's mate. So do I have to play queen here? Queen goes there, I go here. I think I do. I think that's what I have to do. We protect f7. Forced. Block. Okay, queens are facing off. I'm expecting... Oh, I'm going to trade queens. I'm not even going to think twice about that. Simple Simon, Meta Pyman, going to the fair. Right, I think that's the only safe place for my bishop to go. That's what we're going to do. You get +4 materials though, you just trade queens. This forces the bishops off the board as well, but then I'm going to leave a pawn very vulnerable. I don't think there's any point, not like this bishop's going places, is it, right now? I need to move my knight so I can get this bishop out. I like to castle by hand as well, which probably means moving the c-pawn or this pawn. Now, this is my bad bishop right now. Technically it's my good bishop, but the problem is it actually has no squares. And the reason it's my good bishop is because it's the opposite colour to my central pawns and most of my pawns. I've got 7 pawns on dark squares. So this bishop can, in theory, capture my opponent's locked pawns, but not mine. Whereas this bishop can't capture either. So I think... Yeah, let's not complicate this. I'm well up in material. Right, I've got an extra knight and an extra pawn. This is the extra pawn. My opponent has... Okay. Excuse me. Oh, headache too. There, takes, there, pushes, chills. So he's trying to gain space. Space, the final frontier. I could just do this, challenge this. I think so. I have options of knight or maybe just bishop. This too. Just throw that in. It constrains my opponent to some degree. It's got this kind of backwards pawn. Makes the rook have to do something. Do I want to take? You know I probably do. I'm up in material. I want to open up the board. I don't really want this bishop to come to life, but hey, what can you do? Do I want to do this? Do I just want to get the king out? Maybe king to here. I probably want to play b6. Yeah, I do now anyway, because he's attacking a5 twice. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, Dell. I have this. Bishop can't go there because of knight. Can go there. That's on, that's not on. If I do this, and, oops. So bishop e8, he goes here. I don't know. This is an exercise in winning a one position. Knight looks nice. It's a bloody long way round, but you know, sometimes man's got to do. Where does my knight want to be? If I could pick up my knight and put it anywhere on the board, that's a pretty good place. That's a pretty good place. There's no brush. We have a very closed position, right? We've got 3 closed files. In fact, that's technically a closed file because the remaining pawn can't move. And to be honest, this guy would be walking to his death anyway. The only real pawn that white can move is that one. So I might even push this guy up. You never know. What's on about here? Can't go there. I mean, if I do the bishop e8, I can go there. So knight here, bishop e8, either trades or he doesn't. If he doesn't, then my knight gets in here. Again, blocking off his other pawn. I think now I just do this. Oh, cock. I just gave up a pawn. Oh, well. Opponent's rushing. That's fine. I think I just push on by. Because the threat of the passer, I think, is greater than opening up the board. Now he wants to trade. I mean, I could trade. I could take, and then it pushes his king away. I can also do this. I don't really want to double my pawns. I think I'll trade on my terms. And I think I'll do this now. He can go here or here. Oh no! That was dumb, wasn't it? That was really dumb. Hunter, you moggop. That's a word I just made up. Okay. Right, discovery on the bishop. That's okay. Whew. Right, I'm 2 pawns up now. We have a super mega closed position. Okay, where are my pawns? Closed file, closed file, closed file. Not quite closed. And I've got extra pawns on here. This is the queen side of the board. So what we want to be doing is pushing the pawns up the queen side, I think. Right, this bishop is mostly harmless. Gives check, come in here. Oh, it's the stupid blunder, wasn't it? Crikey. What are you doing with your king? Where the hell do you think you're going with that? And then the king can wriggle around here and just nudge this, encourage this rook to move along. He can't, he might do this, but then I've got, I don't know, I'll just stick my rook here. With the idea of maybe rook c7 and say, get off my file. Right, what do we want to do? Do we want to push the pawn? I'm not worried about this because my bishop guards, so I'm just going to keep the pressure up. Oh, I think the reason he's moved his king there is because of Harry, the h-pawn. Okay, now my king's going to wriggle round and try and annoy the rook. And the rook can't go there with check because of the pawn. So I think we've won this. We just have to make sure we win it. How many games have we all thrown away from a completely won position? Okay, I can't do that, but I can do this, I think. He can't do check there or check there. The rook is actually under attack on prise. Therefore, he's got to, and so I'm going to get to do that. And he's also got to defend this pawn against my bishop, so it's not that easy. Oh, I could have took the pawn. I'm a firm believer that the game-losing moves, or the most of the blunders that I play quickly. If I could just, I've got nearly 10 minutes on the stupid clock, guys. There is no excuse for playing a move too quickly now. My opponent's got 12.5 minutes. It's not like he's in time pressure, right? What we want here is accuracy. Okay, here, wins a pawn. Probably lift the rook again, try and occupy the open file on c5. I can defend that with that. No, I think I just will. This check could come here probably. If I go here, tries to tap my pawn and go here. Huh. Right, I'm still up 2 pawns though. See, quick moves. King fork. You take my bishop, I'll take yours. Stop it with the quick moves. You've got 10 minutes, you wally. Two extra pawns, they're right on the outsides. Okay. This, and then I hit the king. I think he might want to come behind this pawn. What to do here? If he comes like this and I give check, that might work. So I've got an idea of a rook fork here now. It's a cheapo. Discover check. No! And now I'm 2 pawns up, but I'm a bishop down. That was ridiculous. That was utterly ridiculous. At least it's only a bishop. Right, so the bishop can't touch any of my pawns. Right, this is actually a big weakness right now. So I'm inclined to stick my rook here. I've really fuck this up. And opponent is finding better moves. I have actually had 2 games refunded in the last week. Well, that was a bit odd. He's got this. Got that now. Might win this pawn and defend this one. That's not the end of the world. Get my king on a dark square, get my pawns on dark squares. I've got 2 passes again, and my backwards pawn is defended by my rook. So I need to push. So there's no question that my opponent's getting help. It's simply that I've done some stupid stuff. But all is not lost. I am actually 3 pawns up. He wants to do that. So let's not lead him. Here, here. If I get my rook onto there, it might be clever. Then he could still try and come around that way. I might just do this and hit the bishop. Go there, I hit the bishop. Traps the bishop. Does he have to do this? Bishop's only got 2 squares and they're both covered by my pawn. Ah, that was my opportunity to take the bishop, but it's probably okay. Now his bishop gets away. I should have taken the bishop for a pawn. Okay. Can't go there. I go here, I go here. How are you gonna kill me, Ken? No, how are you gonna catch me, Ken? Murderer? That was a good film. So I just played like a 2100 game previously. Well, about 3 hours ago. And this, I guarantee, is not a 2100 game. This is like both of us playing at 1100 level. But it don't matter because the points are all worth the same. Melt it down, lads of money. Right. Yes, you have problem. I get queen. You take with check. I don't think you're going to checkmate me. My king and my queen are both on dark squares. Of course you can do this, but that's checkmate. So you have to take with the rook. Okay, this is check. King here. That just loses bishop, that's mate. So king here. That. Forced, and yes, that's mate. Why do you keep watching? You know? Answers, put it in the comments. Yeah, because sometimes you get these, oh, we could have finished that off. Do you want to look at the game review? Do you? Okay. Damn. Okay, yes, it's mostly black. I had 6 great moves. How about that? And 1 blunder. Yeah. Surprised it was only the... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a miss. Oh no, he had... That blocks the check. And it's a... skewer. No. Oh, you absolute... Like I said, it was 1100s. He played 900. I played 14. I don't feel like I played 14. And that's mate in 2. Wow. Really interesting. And there's nothing to stop the queen coming in. Right? I mean, in fact, what does he do next? Is there even a check? How does he delay? No, it doesn't matter what he does. It's mate. Wow. That's interesting. That is going in my study. But yeah, honestly, I don't know if I deserved 1400 for that performance. I don't, really don't. Look, 65 and 69, difference in accuracy, and yet 900 and 1400. The fish is mad. The man is utterly mad. You're playing a lunatic. That's the problem. He's a brilliant lunatic. You can't tell which way he'll jump. Name the source for that. Okay, and on that bombshell, we'll leave it there. I've got nothing to add, guys. You know, you've seen me bare my arse in this game. I'm there saying, right, this is an exercise in not screwing up a 1 position, and I tried my best to screw it up. So why you watch my channel, I have no idea. But I hope you're enjoying yourself, and see you next time.